Our uni, welcome to Achieve with Chiagnos. Achieve with Chiagnos is your number one solution provider to matters relating to business and anything that will ensure you have succeeded in 2024. I want to start with a quote, and the quote says, "Trust is important, but being extra vigilant goes a long way in protecting your business." So this brings us today to what we call internal controls for your business. Everyone wants to succeed in your business, and one of the ways you can succeed in your business is through implementation of internal controls. So what are the internal controls? Internal controls, these are measures that a business owner takes in place to minimize risk. Remember this quote, and I'm reading it again, says, "Trust is important, but being extra vigilant goes a long way in protecting your business." Aya, tuangalie ukifungua biashara. What are some of these measures you can put in place to minimize risk? Number one, if you are dealing with stock, you can have serial numbers on your stock. A reason for putting serial number, it's very simple. Najua mmewahi sikia ile scenario, you have employed someone in your shop, and then this person is bringing his own stock. Instead of selling yours, ni zake atakuwa nauza. So if you have your product with the unique serial numbers, whenever you come there, suppose you are doing a surveillance, you find, okay, a product without serial number, how did this come here? So it will minimize such cases. And you come the end of the day, don't regret. We normally see people working in this shop but there is no sales. Kumbe si product zako zinauzwa, so it is like you're facilitating someone's shop. Another thing, because serial number will help you to distinguish goods and services again. Another thing you can do as an internal control and implement is do what we call Stocktake. Go to the shop physically and count those stock that are remaining. Compare even with the stock that have gone out. That is an internal control that can really help you. Another internal control, if you are in your business, you can observe unusual pattern in the employees. For instance, if you have an accountant there, you see a number of deleted transaction or cancelled transaction, and this is not always the case. That is an unusual pattern of employees. Such patterns normally help you to signal something, maybe like theft, fraud and errors, or maybe an employee is going through a difficult time in handling the accounting transactions, and that can be good. So if you see unusual patterns like maybe deleted transaction, discrepancies in records, you can implement a good control for that, and that will minimize the risk. Another thing, to those who are dealing with softwares, not software rather, but stock, you can invest in something called point of sales. So point of sales, the POS system, is a system that will help you to keep record of your stock in, stock out, and if sales is to be made, ensure it has passed through that through the software, the POS software, because it will be much easier to track. It will minimize errors. You know, when it comes to software, we are talking about efficiency, and when you are efficient in your business, you are propelling to scale to higher heights. Sorry. Another thing you can implement is CCTV cameras. This will help you to survey and look at what is going on in your business. If you are not there, or or if you are there, because it uses a tech that you can access even what is going on in the shop while you are at the comfort of your home. So through this, you shall have minimized risk because you're in a position to spot what was going on well, what is not going on well, or where can we improve. Another thing you can do is to discourage dishonest behavior among employees. So talking with the employees, telling them about how you like your things to be carried out. These are the rules that you can follow here. These are the consequences of dishonest behavior. It goes a long way to ensure you are covered. Another internal control, and this I'm talking about the practical internal controls. So ensure your sales record align with the transactions, like in bank. For instance, if the sales record indicates that you have sales record, we keep it to record the sales that has been made. So ensure for that the sales that has been made, we have the same systematic alignment that we can see in the bank statements or in the M-Pesa, and that goes a long way to minimize risk. Another type of thing you can ensure they have done is the segregation of duties. If you have more than 2, 3, or 4 employees, you can have different employees with a different task, such that this will enhance efficiency in this way. When there is an error or there is a problem, you know where and who to be held accountable. Number 2, it is easy to track how did this come along. But wherever we have many people handling same thing, we tend to have a lot of confusion that is coming along, and through that confusion you find this thing giving you headache and headache. Another type of internal control, you can just do what we call impromptu visit. Impromptu visit, sometimes it's important because you are in a position to know what is going on, like that behavior. For instance, in an M-Pesa shop, you might be asking yourself, why am I not making profit here? Yet I'm seeing people through the CCTV surveillance coming to withdraw and deposit some cash. So because M-Pesa are very common nowadays, you find the M-Pesa lady can, if he uses the float that is present there, he can go to another shop. Because he knows your pattern, you normally come at around 6 in the evening to do physical cash count. He goes to the other shop, then he comes back, borrow money from that shop, like 10,000, he comes back. So if you come and do your physical cash count, you find 10,000 with what is in the float, they are balancing. You are saying, tick, you have done a very good job. But come the end of the day, there is no deposits or there are no withdrawal that have been done. So you can see this such kind of behavior, you can spot it at an instant where you are doing impromptu. So those are just a few internal controls that are practical, you can implement in your business, and you can thank me later. If you want me to assist you in designing the internal control for your business, just feel free to contact me at hilarychiaga0@gmail.com, and we will realize success in your business, and I'll be glad to assist you. Thank you. Until next time. Bye.